Welcome to round 4 here in Argentina.
Bienvenue à la Ruta 40 en Argentine.
Bienvenido a Argentina, la casa de la Ruta 40.
Welcome to Argentina for the 11th edition of Desafi Ruta 40. After a 5-year absence, the event returns to the calendar as part of the World Rally Raid Championship, and with only 2 rounds to go this year, things are really hotting up. The rally gets underway here in La Rioja in the west of the country before heading up through Belén to Salta with a total of 5 stages on the menu. The riders and drivers will cover almost 3,000 kilometres, including over 1,500 against the clock. In the bikes, there are just 9 points separating the top 3 in the W2RC, with KTM's Toby Price leading the way.
For sure, we're always trying to be on the top step of the podium, but also, trying to conserve and just make sure, we get championship points. So, very small margin, but it's, we're in the lead at the moment, so it's not too bad for an old guy.
2-time winner Kevin Benavides is unfortunately out of action due to a wrist injury, but his younger brother Luciano is flying the flag for Argentina. He's second behind Price.
It's really nice to be here. I'm so happy to be at home, let's say. I feel confident and motivation is really high, and I will try to do my best for me, for my team, for Argentina.
Lurking in third is Adrian van Beveren, who's part of a full-strength Honda lineup, and the Frenchman believes in his chances.
Rally raid is a special kind of discipline, so anything is possible. You just have to be really focused, give the best every kilometer, every meter, I would say, and let's see what we can get out of this.
There are lots of other contenders on 2 wheels though, with a total of 11 Rally GP riders and plenty of talent in the Rally 2 class. Now, Argentina has produced some top quad riders over the years, especially during the Dakar era in South America, and among them is the 2021 Dakar winner, Manuel Andújar.
Every Argentinian rider comes here for training, and this is our paradise for rally rides, so I am really glad to be here today.
And it was the quads who got the rally underway with a 9-kilometre prologue on the slippery gravel tracks around La Rioja. Marcelo Medeiros had the honour of raising the curtain, and the Brazilian turned out to be the fastest in his class. In the bikes, there was barely anything to separate the elite riders, with only 15 seconds between the top 10. The honours went to Van Beveren by just a single second from Benavides. And that meant the Frenchman got the prime choice of starting position on stage 1. He elected to set off in 9th, 3 minutes after Luciano. AVB's Honda teammate Nacho Cornejo will be opening the piste. Switching from 2 wheels to 4, and there is a stellar field in the T3 category for lightweight prototypes, with Red Bull, South Racing and Yamaha all set to face off. 3 Americans lead the championship with just a single point separating Austin Jones and Seth Quintero.
AJ and I have been going back and forth all year long. We're just about tied. He's got me by 1 point, so it's going to be a war to the end for sure.
Other than bikes, I would say that this is the most competitive class. I'm really excited just by the little bit of terrain that we went and drove today for Shakedown. It's going to be a good time.
There will only be 4 crews vying for SSV success, with the T4 Championship leader Rokas Bachuska sitting out this round, and Dakar winner Eric Gottschall still focusing on his studies. Third-placed Shinsuke Umeda has a golden opportunity to move up the ranking.
I'm sorry, Bachuska is not here, but I just keep going. This is very important for championship. I must complete this race.
The fastest T3 driver in the prologue was the man sitting P3 in the championship, Mitch Guthrie. The American is clearly on form in that Taurus T3 Max, picking up where he left off after overall victory in the last round of the W2RC at the Sonora Rally. Like in Mexico, Matthias Ekstrom was second quickest for South Racing Can-Am.
We've got a great team, great car, and now I really feel the confidence between myself, Kellen, the car, the whole team. So to be the first T3 on top in Prologue is awesome, 3rd overall right now, but the race is just beginning, so I'm happy, but we have a long way to go now.
Another South Racing Can-Am driver took victory by the skin of his teeth in T4. Eduardo Pons victorious after finishing in the same second as his teammate Gustavo Gallego. Umeda, the only W2RC competitor in the T4s, losing a couple of minutes. Finally to the cars, where all eyes will be on Nasser Al-Attiyah. In the absence of BRX and Sebastian Loeb, the Qatari is assuredly the man to beat in South America, where he conquered 3 of his 5 Dakar titles.
We try to do our best and to win this race, and for first time, to compete in Ruta 40, and also if we can make it to be the world champion before the last race, it will be amazing.
Al-Attiyah is part of a 5-strong Toyota team, which also includes his nearest W2RC challenger, Yazid Al-Raji. Meanwhile, local hero Sebastian Halpern is seeking a 3rd win at Ruta 40 in his X-Raid Mini. But Al-Attiyah quickly laid down the law in this short prologue, taking victory by 8 seconds to give himself the top pick among the top 10 FIA crews. As we heard, he is keen to wrap up the title here in Argentina. Yazid Al-Raji was the best of the rest, but he knows it's going to be a tall order to close the 30-point gap to Al-Attiyah. Well, the Saudi later chose to open for the cars tomorrow. With quite a bit of dust predicted on the tracks, most of the T1s opted to go early. Do join us again tomorrow for the first proper special of over 300 kilometres as Desafi Ruta 40 takes flight.